This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Look out. He's got room. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So, guys, where were you when Auburn and Texas A&M were going back and forth in that 4-overtime marathon last year?
I was glued to my TV set. Are you kidding me? That's one of the most memorable games, not just in the SEC, but in all in college football. 4 overtimes? David, if we can get half of what that game was last year, man, we are in for a fun one today.
When Jordan Hare was rocking, Auburn had so many close losses. It was finally that moment where they kind of put it together, got out to a great start, held on late, and made the plays late in the game. What a phenomenal game a year ago.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Caught near the sticks. It's Bussey. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. To the tight end. There he goes. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And it's picked off at the goal line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Can they catch him? Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looking for room. It's Moss. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Reed. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggies. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A quick strike just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
And now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity with
Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible.
Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab down the left side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Let this Aggie quarterback keep picking up yardage with his feet, and all the Aggies will be swaying back and forth.
And it's such a great fan base. I mean, they love their team. They cheer for them. And when the offense is fun and high-flying, and you got a guy dealing at the quarterback spot, they really go nuts.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. They'll try to get it through the air. 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Creates a little space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lets it fly. Pulls it in on the right. Plenty of room on that. They find their way to the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Reed. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussey. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. It's complete to the right. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Offense now working in the red zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Calls his own number. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. How efficient have they been? Extend this lead here in week 5.
And And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down. This thing might be over, so absolutely this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
That's caught. It's Coleman. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the punt. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. The run from the shotgun. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Reed. Quickly out to the tight end. Open space at the 25. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They needed inches and got a lot more than that. With a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the ground. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it. Of time. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down. He came up a little short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Robinson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Buys a little extra time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. The Tigers are facing third and inches. Looking to throw for it. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total dominance.